Oh, no. His first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This is caught by McMillan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Stafford.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Takedown from 19 yards away. And the Cards are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Back to throw, Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Stafford. That is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jalen McMillan, 40 yards. And the Cardinals will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. So So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here. But it winds up.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing is Jackson. To Barkley on the check down. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 14-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. It's grabbed over the middle by White. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Stafford. That's complete to Dell. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Take Dell, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals continue to look good here in the 1st half of this Super Bowl. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the 1st half must end in points when you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a toss right to Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Ravens first down.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Cardinals' 45-yard.
Here's Jackson. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. Jackson now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Rashee Rice from 6 yards away. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now it's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. Ooh, with a juke. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, but could have gone for more.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 6. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a
just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come to like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now Stafford. Got his man, Dell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. Nothing on that one, it'll be 2nd down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Stafford looks to throw again. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Cardinals are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going right side is White. And he stopped immediately there.
Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. 2nd and 9.
To throw is Stafford.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10.
Stafford. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Cardinals are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
42, Ravens 6. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now it's Jackson.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting.
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
The football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a fast footwork by White. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago is starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that...
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Stafford.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for a Cardinals.
40 got. 40 got.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford now to throw.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Tank Dell with his 3rd.